Hi everybody, good to see you all again. Today we're talking about a winter visit to the New York Botanical Gardens, which is located in the Bronx on Southern Boulevard. You can reach it by car, of course, there is parking, but you can also reach the gardens by taking the subway, the B, the D, the 2 or 4, and then take an Uber or Lyft for the short trip from the subway stop to the gardens. Or you can go with our local commuter railroad, the Metro North Line, which runs from Grand Central Station. A visit to Grand Central Station itself is a must for a visitor, a tourist to New York. And then you will take the Harlem Division line, you'll get off at the Botanical Gardens exit, and you will be there. If you visit the garden on Wednesday, a grounds pass, which is the most basic admission, is free. Pretty good deal, because the visit to the garden is not so cheap. But the reason I'm talking to you about the gardens is for the wonderful holiday train show that takes place in the Haupt Conservatory, a magnificent glass pavilion built over 100 years ago, renovated a whole bunch of times, most recently in the 90s. And the conservatory always contains magnificent fauna and flora, trees and plants and flowers that you would expect to see in warm climates far away from New York. But between mid-November and mid-January, you will also see beautiful miniature trains running on a lot of miniature train tracks throughout the conservatory. Still, the ultimate payoff for the visitor, the tourist to New York, are the miniaturized buildings and monuments and bridges that have been placed throughout the conservatory. There's a wonderful design studio down in Alexandria, Kentucky called Creative Imagination, and they use trees and barks and berries and twigs, and they create precise replicas of New York City landmarks, the Brooklyn Bridge, Rockefeller Center, Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty. You must get tickets to be able to have access because this is a very popular event, but it will give you a wonderful overview of all the buildings that you have seen or you will be seeing during your visit to New York. They also offer something called bar car nights where you can visit the gardens in the evening. They have bars open, you can drink, they have fire pits. And again, you must plan in advance. It is not every night, it's on selective nights only, but it is a very cool way to see the train spectacular in the dark, in the evening, and that is an evening event that's for adults only. If you visit during the day and it is a mild, warm day in November or December and January, I encourage you to take a tram ride, which is a 20-minute ride that goes throughout the entire hundreds of acres of park, forest, gardens, and you will feel like you're a million miles away from New York City. So this is a little bit unusual, a little bit offbeat, but I strongly recommend that you do it and take a look at their website. You'll get a quick look at what these wonderful miniaturized buildings and bridges and monuments, etc. look like. Enjoy your trip to New York City. We'll see you again soon. Enjoy.